Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever you tell me?
You were gone. I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher, instructions, on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher, instructions, on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things? I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them. Okay. Let's leave it at that, then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. Oh. Hey, I'm fine. And forget it. Was there anything else? It's time for me. Yeah, sure.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring those two, to be honest, but I'll get up.
Did you...
I just didn't really... I thought it'd be no use crowding some.
So?
Yeah, I thought not much like there, but like images. They were made to look like the Oseram, like...
How are things going?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utah...
Yeah, well...
Just... It seems like...
Yeah, it's been help when I could. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the you won't see me letting a robot...
I see someone's been...
I'm just trying to get some... helps take my mind.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and...
Pretty sure. What you reading next?
I saw a guy added something to the archives about metal. Guy reminded me of a cousin. Thought he could trap light. Went up the tallest. It ended like...
Do I smell?
I brought some with everything that's big. Besides, that's what my...
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to...
Hey,
Of course.
you brought up Rost. He was all I had. When Hades discovered, he sacrificed, but that seems like ages ago. What I'm doing now, the sacred lands, so I can't...
I understand. Sometimes about what she would have, it hurts. You can't ignore.
I know.
Fair enough.
It's hard to believe we're dealing...
To live on,
Because it's...
that weapon we found where Beta was hiding.
Silence made sure...
Why would he build something to hurt?
With Silence, there's... So,
Yes, train. Look, she reads glyph.
of course. You feeling up?
I was just thinking about, to think someone would make a person. Elizabeth Sobek's no trouble treating Beta like a...
Another reason we... How's...
I tried explaining, then Zos.
You guys reading some...
We just finished It's hard to imagine without the knowledge.
Thanks to Tip.
Yeah, the world must have...
Not to mention...
And they became an...
I
wanted to pay, told him I'd never... He said a war for a sec. Never thought of...
It's good to see you.
We're learning a... I've actually been to thank her for something from the... Instead, if you ask me anything...
Maybe Gaia. What do you make of...
Well, the way she just... I can't shake... Maybe because she's Elizabeth's... But whatever she wants. If we knew what it...
I don't know.
Oh well.
Maybe. How's training?
Discovering... When we first... You asked me if I ever won. I thought it was... But a lot has changed. Now I'm just trying to... Versus everything.
The change is hard. I'm guessing Talana did...
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this...
Whatever it was.
Must be quite a...
I guess she'll tell us. How's...
And we all have our difficult moments. But I'm hoping Oseram...
How's everyone?
Just taking it all...
Anything happen?
Zoe and Aaron tried to beat each other up.
What?
Aaron made some jokes about the Utaru, called them twigs or something like that. So she challenged him to a sparring match. Turns out that Utaru speed is a pretty good match for Oseram brawn. Things ended in a stalemate.
Well, let me know how... I should get back.
We'll be here.
Aloy,
Hey,
I am well. Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting. I wish there was some...
I'm not sure.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day.
This he has stood a number on.
I still can't believe old ones who... I've never heard of... To deny our It's...
Found anything else?
Varl and I have been... Apparently they're used... Can you imagine that? I'd give anything, though I know that without Artemis... At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used... Her memory honors...
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions. From what I gather, the old ones would storm... Like you've done here. Maybe one day, more people...
That sounds... What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked for the old... Like you... Maybe one...
That sound... Are you guys training with Aaron as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a cup. He called the Utaru, laughed at the idea of us simple. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything... Are you okay?
You and Var...
I like to think so.
I was wondering...
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but...
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. I feel silly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
About the land god.
We need to kill two... I sent their location.
Got it. I should get going.
Good luck on your...
Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can. I know Vorl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Fashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance. Huh. The door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia? What was all this for? According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
So you play pretend. Fire away.
Anything happen I should...
Zoe and Aaron.
I might have...
Aaron made she turn thing.
Well, anything happen I...
Zoe. Aaron made some jokes about she. Turns out that things end.
Well, I mean... I need to have...
Watch your back.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
You said you were trained...
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on.
She'll be careful.
Whoever it is.
Must be strange.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Have you had a chance to speak with Vorl?
Briefly. He fought well. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
What do you think of this?
It's inefficient, though it could...
Duly noted. Does it still...
I try not to think about. It's difficult.
I can't.
Then you have my...
Have you...
I did.
That stuff's...
You get used to it.
I'm sure. Getting ether up...
One that showed the entire tribe that Hickford is now blessed.
I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the...
I will. Hey, Gaia.
Hello.
So there's a few... almost like what was supposed to happen.
Yes, there is still for it here.
Anything
I do not. I have elect. It seems the zenith. This tip and abrupt.
Yeah. I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are... Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then. When I dove down into Vegas... When I turned...
The zeniths at their core.
Even still, 1,000 years later...
As a core.
So, from the date, is that why...
Most like there.
Like
I suspect.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. I think Elizabeth knew one of them.
No. If she knew this, what we can conclude is that the zenith to protect life.
See you later,
Until next.
This easy? Perfect. Keep this green shine for later. Find this in my stash later. was told I'd find one here. I should take a...
Could use some grub. Like some of that cooking from Salt. I knew... I've got her! I looked away for one moment.
There.
Don't let up!
The ballista. Might give me some extra firepower.
Bleed for me!
I see the Outlander! Where have you gone now? We search! Now!
I'm ready.
Okay, so I start here. Okay, let's find her. This is the area to search.
You got my back, right?
That must
Getting
be leaders.
scared yet?
They seem to have the best gear.
We keep going, right?
Sure.
Got it. You heard them! Attack! No! Got her! Keep back and finish her!
Hurts, huh?
I should take them to Duca when I can. For the leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here. Machines in here. bothering anyone else? Won't be causing any more trouble. I'll stash this away for later. That looks like plainsong. And some kind of metal structure. Dry this green shine off carefully. I think I might be too low to line up the image. That ancient lookout seems promising. I could try to line up the image from there. I think I might be too high up to align the image. Pretty sure I'm close. doesn't look right. Maybe I should try somewhere higher?
It's about to get loud.
Machine could swoop down on me if I'm not careful. Maybe I'm too low to light up the image? Found her becoming the hunted. I think I might be too low to line up the image. think I'm getting close. There it is! Right ammo for the right machine. In this case, plasma. There's a Cyclops drone over in this area. Maybe the drag its data. Soon enough. Keep going. Going down! I should grab the drone's data now that it's down. Doesn't smell any better than it looks. Clever one. I'm not giving up. One of the Cyclops drones. I could reconnect it with the dome, but... in the base if I grab its data. Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
sure there's something here?
I'm still suspicious.
Shoulders feel tense. Be better if I was in a fight.
I'm being shot at!
We shouldn't...
No sign of anything. I think we're okay. Got it.
Come on. There's movement.
You're being paranoid. We're in the clear. No trace of intruders. Cover me while I check something out.
You're mine!
You know that?
Where'd you come from?
Here!
Over here! Grab the
Damn!
All right, now to take this data back to base.
An eye for an eye!
I can grab these from my stash later. I'll keep some extra on hand. This must Must be the village Zoko was talking about. Looks like the whole place flooded. Maybe from a recent storm. Wonder if anyone made it out. Best check around the shore.
Damn it!
This'll be my stash when I...